Hello, grade 2 students. We are going to, let me turn the volume up. Okay, we are going to do our Matchbox covers today. I'm going to show you the supplies that we have. You're going to have, I'm going to tilt my desk. You're going to have a cardboard piece of cardboard here. You're going to have your good copy that's going to go around your Matchbox. I'm not going to give you the matchboxes. I'm going to put them on for you, but they will fold around, okay? So they will go around your Matchbox like that. So then you are going to have this, and you're going to have your tester. You'll need a pencil that's sharpened, and I will give you one, and you will have your worksheet with a piece of masking tape. And what we're going to do is we're going to tape our masking tape down afterwards, but not right now. We're going to keep that for after. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to test it out. So you're going to have your little piece right here, and you're going to start practicing doing what we call embossing. And embossing is when you use a tool, and today we're using a pencil as our tool, to create texture. It pushes it out. So let's say I want to use the copper side. So I'm going to work on the silver side. I want to push the copper side out. So I'm going to do little circles, dots in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to turn it over. You can see how I did that on the silver. I'm going to turn it over, and you can see it. It's pushed out on the top there, and it feels like texture. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be creating a design around for our matchboxes. And the other thing I wanted to say was, if you want to do any writing, you're going to write on the side that you want to be seen. So for embossing, when I'm pushing out the metal so it has texture, so I'm going to decide I want to use this side, so I want to work on this side. But if I want to write, let's say Shabbat Shalom, I'm going to write it on the side, and I'm going to just push it back the other way, and we're going to do it directly on the good side. So I would write something like Shabbat Shalom. And you kind of have to press hard, and it'll be the opposite way, but that's fine. It pushed it out on the other side. But the reason we can't do it is we'd have to write backwards, and we're just not going to spend time doing that. But when you want to write anything, you're going to write directly on the side that you're working. So let's begin. So I'm going to start with my good paper, my good tin, and I want to work on the silver side. I want to show the copper side. I want this to be my outside, okay? Or maybe I want this to be my outside. I don't know. I'll do it this way. And I want to start, and I'm going to do a border. So I would like to do a border all the way around, and I can do like X's, okay? Or I could do a border that is lines like this. You can do anything you want, but I want you to remember, you do have to push down. You don't want to poke a hole through it, but you do have to use pressure around. This one I might do hearts. And maybe on this side I'll do waves. I'll do like this wavy design. So I want to create a nice border. And you're working on the cardboard because the cardboard resists. It bounces back. It's soft. If you do this on your desk, you won't push it out. And you can turn it over and feel it and see how nice it is. So remember, you got to push hard, but not too hard that you break the pencil. Now, your Matchbox is going to look like this, right? So how do you want your design? You can see how that's coming out. It looks like a little book almost. And how do you want your design to be? So I want to put Shabbat Shalom on this. So I'm going to do, maybe I'll do it in Hebrew. So I'm going to do it, imagine this is two halves. Okay, imagine it's in a half. So we're going to work on the one half and the other half. So I'm going to work on the lower side, and I'm going to do it in Hebrew, and I want to do Shabbat, Shalom. And now I want to draw a picture, or I want to do something else. Maybe I want to add a flower here like this. Oh, I'm working the wrong way, but it's okay. Some of it can be inside and some of it can be outside. Some of it can be embossed one way or embossed the other way. So now I flipped it over and I'm working in a different way, and I'm doing these flowers. Remember the flowers we did before? Kind of like that. So I did flowers, and now I'm going to do, maybe I'll do some dots around here as designs just to give it some texture around. I think that might be nice. And you can kind of hear it. And now look at that. Okay, that looks like that. It's beautiful. And I'm going to do something on the other side. So I want to flip it around. So I was working this way. I was actually working this way, so I want to work this way now. And now I'm going to do something else. Now I want to draw a picture. So maybe I'll do a picture of a Shabbat table. That might be nice. And I might put candles on it. And I'm going to just put lines here on my candles to make it look pretty. And maybe I'll do a challah here. And there we go. So here we are. I have my table, and I might do something else. Instead of dots now, I might do a swirl background, because I want to add texture. And then let's see, maybe I want to put like a wave here, and you can design it however you want. Okay, you have to put pressure, and I'm going to turn it around and show you, and see there's my table with my picture in my background. Now here I have the middle part here, and I might just put, maybe I'll put my name. So I'm going to write it on the side that I want. So whatever your name is, or you can even just do a pattern here, or whatever you want. It's up to you. After you've done this, you are then going to add color. You're going to choose 4 Sharpie markers, and you are going to add color to the good side of your paper. So I might add, I'm going to add some green here with the stems. And it's just to color it in. You're not really trying to color it. It works differently. This one doesn't even work. So I'm going to try a different one. Oh, that's better. So you can see how you color it in a little bit. If you don't do much color, you don't have to color the whole thing. You just want to color parts of it, just to make it look pretty or nice. Whatever you want, it's up to you. See how I did a little bit of that, and you can color it in as much or as little as you want. I have a little bit of blue here, so maybe I'll do a little bit coloring around my X's here, just to add a little bit of color down here. And that's it. Color in however much you want, but that's up to you. Okay? Then you're going to tape it with masking tape onto your sheet of paper. Make sure you put your name, Mrs. Shapiro, and your class. I'm going to just put art, and there you go. And you're going to hand that in to me. I'm going to put it together for you and give them back to you soon. Have fun.